So the major upgrade that 4844 will enable us to do is to implement full sharding on Ethereum. So the original promise from the early days of Ethereum that we will have eventually a scalable version will, from the consensus point of view, be a very simple upgrade on top of this EIP.
In particular, 4844 introduces this new cryptography feature in Ethereum called KCG. And this is a commitment scheme that's based on the same cryptography that we use in the consensus layer, BOS. Now, this commitment scheme allows for a proof of a point in the data that's constant size and not quite like a Merkle tree proof. And so this enables us to very efficiently show a single point of data is part of the blob, is part of what's being distributed across the Ethereum network. And this then later supports sampling. Sampling is this idea of randomly poking the network for little bits of data to show that the data is out there without requiring everybody to sync all of the data. So this proving functionality there is really, really important. And it also just enables a more efficient way for rollups and other users of the data to access the data, to interact with it, even though it's not part of the EVM execution.
Basically, in terms of what the Ethereum community can expect from Dencun and going forward, I think just the one message that I think people already have started to hear is really this, that the only way that you can scale a blockchain really sustainably is with a modular approach, with what we call the roll-up-centric roadmap. And so that does mean, like, I myself still use layer 1 a lot and layer 2, occasionally as well, and starting more, but really kind of that people should understand that over time, the future for Ethereum really is in rollups, and that so you should really, if you haven't yet, if rollups maybe are still a little scary for you, like I would encourage you just like give different rollups a try, just play around with it. For now, of course, these systems are all slightly less mature than Ethereum mainnet, but it's really kind of, I think, where in the future we are going, and so that's why it's the headlining feature for Dencun, and it's going to be also dominate or like be a big part of our roadmap focus going forward. And really, we are very committed to giving rollups the room to properly scale.
4844 is a key milestone on the Ethereum scaling path, but it is just a stepping stone. There is still lots of work to do to make sure that Ethereum is a scalable data availability layer for rollups, not just now, but in the future when we're processing thousands, millions of transactions. And so proto-dank sharding is great, but we're going to need full dank sharding. Later on, we're going to need more upgrades. And we're going to really need to monitor the activity across the ecosystem to understand like what to optimize for in Ethereum. So yeah, my point would be there's been a lot of great work behind this upgrade, but there's still a lot of great work to do to make sure these systems are going to be available for years and decades to come.